remember when Ronnie was like, hey, we need to get something going. We had talked about getting a podcast going, like let's get it moving or whatever, and now we're here, man. And
we added a bunch of mics to the cart, and next thing you know, Yuli's a professional podcast mixer.
Shout out to Uli. He definitely carries all the team and makes sure that all the equipment's always on point. And
you never see him. He's always just in the back there with his gold chain on his computer.
And it's crazy because he's actually
that chain, bro.
It's crazy because he's actually the best looking one of all of us. He's the one that should be on film.
For real.
He's the only one that doesn't need hair and makeup. Rest of us is like, damn.
There's the reason I work.
Did you just wake up or what?
But just wanted to say thank you to you, Ronnie, for always being here, bro.
Of course, yeah.
Definitely a pioneer of this whole situation, and thank you for always being present. I know it's not easy, especially as busy as times are right now, and we're all just all over the place trying to make the best of the time that we got. But thank you so much, man.
Yeah, bro. The reality is that the longer you are with STBA, the more successful you're going to be, and I am a testament to that, right? Because it's all about networking. It's all about your brand and name recognition, right? And so the more you get involved with stuff like this, the more people you know, and the more people that get to know you, and so that's just a snowball effect, right? And so
good.
Strongly recommend to join STBA, and if you're in STBA, get involved, and if you're getting involved, stay involved.
Definitely.
And trust me, you will reap the benefits of that. Because yes, we are extremely busy right now, but I'm gonna keep doing this because I care about it, and so yeah, thank you, Mario. Appreciate it.
And thank you to Josh here. This is Josh Stewart. For people that don't know who he is, he's the owner of EZ SCAPE. Yeah, man.
How we doing?
Give us a little something of what that is, bro. I know that I've mentioned it to some people, and they're like, "What is it?" I was like, "Well, if I tried to explain it, I wouldn't do it any justice, right?" So
no, I mean it's not like rocket science, but EZ SCAPE. Yeah, I came up with that corny name because I was kind of like wanting something that's. I mean, so for one, we do like artificial turf.
Yeah.
And hardscape. So a hardscape is like concrete rock things that go with turf, to make they just aesthetically go well, functionally go well together in people's yards. And so it was like, well, we're using like materials that make life easier to live with, basically.
Okay.
And so it was kind of like, because when you're starting a company, you're like, what do we call it?
Right.
I don't know. And then a buddy of mine was like, call it EZ SCAPE. And I'm like,
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Done. And now he's the CEO.
Yeah. So, that's it. We do artificial grass, design, 3D designs, renders. It's kind of involved into some outdoor contracting in general. But going on 3+ years. Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, of course, man.
Putting greens, golf.
Is that your main? Is that your main focus? I know that. I mean, you have some pretty good stories on the putty greens that you have been able to design and also bring to life. Is that something that you focus on, or you're a little bit like you do a little bit of everything?
The focus, that's a good question because that's where it started. I wanted a putting green in my yard. Mm-hmm. And an artificial putting green, and there was really no one down here to give me what I wanted.
To provide it?
Yeah, so I thought I was kind of crazy, but then also an opportunity. I'm a golfer. We're here at Killers Golf,
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But there was no one to do it how it's supposed to be done, and so it was like, okay, here's an opportunity. But then looking further into just the artificial turf market in general across the states, it was just like, man, this thing is growing everywhere. Turf is everywhere now outside of the valley. I anticipate it kind of coming back, or coming down here.
Okay.
Water conservation, just ease of maintenance. It's not AstroTurf anymore, like some of the old timers. I get that. They're like, oh, you put in AstroTurf. And I'm like, AstroTurf was like...
that was so 1985.
Yeah, you're like, no, dude, it feels like grass.
That was before I was born, but, Astro...
So how heat resistant is the stuff you're installing now?
It still gets hot. It still gets warm. Right. I mean, it's a polymer. It's a plastic.
But does it melt or discolor? In the
No,
sun? No.
no. And it's kind of the technology's evolved. I use only kind of American manufacturers that have been around for a long time. So
Right.
they're kind of the pioneers in the business from a manufacturing standpoint. And so everything's gotten cooler. It gets hot down here. There's things you can put on the turf to make it cooler, but I get that question pretty frequently. But I mean, like me, my kids are playing on the turf, soccer, in July, in the
Right.
summer, and there have been a couple times where you hit it with some water and it cools down after 5 minutes, and then you can play for another couple hours. So it's really not that big of an issue if you install it right. Meaning, like the stuff, the base material is important to the heat.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think given the environment with how little rain we get, as opposed to this past week, which was an anomaly, right? That never happens. But I mean,
It never rains.
It never does. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Here's a photo.
Here's 1 year's worth. Shut up.
in 3 hours. But I mean, it's maintenance-free living, basically. You have the stuff laid down and installed, and you don't have to water your grass at all because it's obviously not allowed.
You don't have to cut it.
Don't have to cut
That
it.
sucks.
I mean,
It's
and
always
and-
green.
and it would always look great.
Yep.
Year round, it's gonna look great.
I mean, that's the hope. You do it right, and you don't really need to mess with it again. It comes with 15-year warranty, residential. So like,
Within 15 years, if anything happens to whatever you've installed, you come back out and just
as long as you install it per certain specs,
which you guys do, of course.
right, and the manufacturer will back it for 15 years. It's kind of a prorated thing, but for 15 years against fading,
15
or
years
falling
of
apart
guaranteed
or
grass, dude.
whatever.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
It's people kind of, because it's not like people get over or people get kind of like, man, it's expensive up front. But the financial part of it is like after the third year's kind of where you make your return from
Right.
the savings of the watering and the mowing and the maintenance and whatever the heck. And so after the third year's when you kind of get in the black.
Right.
Well, if you would do that, you wouldn't need a sprinkler system,
Yeah.
True.
right? So
No watering.
Or a yard
No
guy.
water.
No
As you
cutting.
mentioned, no cutting the
cutting.
grass.
Or a yard
Yeah.
guy,
yeah. So you would save yourself there, the installation of the sprinkler system. That's one. And then you would save yourself, obviously, the watering, maintenance.
And then, I mean, we'd have to talk to like Jaime,
Yeah.
or a realtor. But I think there's a curb appeal aesthetically that, from a buying standpoint, they say that it can increase the value of your home up to 15%.
Wow.
that
I can
depends on the
believe
market.
that, but I mean, imagine the convenience of being able to have just a hole drilled in your backyard, getting up in the morning, having a cup of coffee, and just hitting a little putt, bink. Just
I mean,
know,
that would be for people that are sitting right here at Killer's Golf.
or people that want to golf like
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
practice at home than somewhere else.
For sure. But I mean, the aesthetic appeal of it, I mean, it's very important when you are trying to sell any type of real estate property. I have a client right now. He has a triplex, and he called me. He wanted me to go ahead and put his product on the market. And the first thing I told him, I was like, I'm not going to put your product on the market because it's not aesthetically pleasing. So we're fixing it up for him.
But you go to
Yeah.
I was like, we're not. I was like, it's not gonna sell. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta, it's gotta be
some curb
appealing.
appeal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, it need to work.
I mean, historically, the Valley's always, 5-10 years behind the rest of the world with most things, right? And if you go up north, like he was saying, to San Antonio, Austin, these 5-star hotels, they all have the zero scaping done. Their front yards are complete fake grass, and it just looks so immaculate and so pretty.
And it looks real.
It does look, and
Yeah.
it feels real.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it looks and smells real, but it's fake. What movie is that from? With the flowers? I forget, but anyway, I mean, the grass looks and smells real, but it's fake.
Yeah.
Are you guys getting requests?
No,
As
but if we
builders
start
from turfs?
specking it, we'll get requests.
If it would be
Yeah.
anyone, I figured it would be you. Just
Yeah.
because
I
like,
gotta-
your
I-
houses are like way
Yeah,
different.
no, bro. I actually I got a townhome community that's coming up that we broke ground on already, and that would be the ideal spot, right? It's not a big
Yard.
yard.
True,
But
true.
but it is 7 continuous, and I'm doing it with a couple other builders, and so we're all on the same page. Like, hey, we're gonna aesthetically make this all look identical, right? And so That would be a good place to do it.
Well, I mean, and I love nature. I think it's important to keep the trees, keep plants. Like you can make everything look good with some natural elements, and while having the synthetic, whatever you want, yard and then some hardscape, some pavers, whatever. That can all really tie in well together.
Yeah, I agree.
I love nature. I love grass, but it's just a pain in the ass.
Have you ever installed that grass in somebody's yard that says, for example, I want to have half the yard natural St. Augustine grass or Bermuda, and then half the stuff you're installing?
Yeah. We've done that.
And how does that affect like the natural grass? Does it ever grow onto the?
No, if you do it right, they won't commingle.
Right.
I mean, yes, it can get weeds. Yes, it can get a random sprout here and there. They're easy to take care of. But normally those kind of people wind up like getting an experience of, I got to mow this and water this and take care of it to like look pretty good versus I can just like lay on this in 24/7.
And I'd imagine like 3 months in, just do the rest of the yard that way.
Or they're like, man, I put new grass in my front yard. Like this is the third time that I've resodded the whole thing. Like
How often does
I'm
grass have
tired
to
of
get
it.
cut? Every 2 weeks.
Well, one of the most popular trees down here is the oak tree that
yeah.
has an immense amount of shade, right? And St. Augustine grass, Bermuda grass can't grow in shade. So if you have a giant oak, you don't have grass underneath it. Nothing you can do grows it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very functional. I think it's more functional than you realize, Like if you get it for a putting green, for example, just because you love golf, then you start realizing your little kids are just laying down on it, looking at the stars because it's comfortable, And then when your dog takes a dump on it, it's fine too. Like it's fine with
Just
the pets.
seeps in as a porous envelope?
Number one goes through, if you just drains right through, and then you still got to pick up.
And it's the way that it's been basically laid on, right? Because you do like a layer of sand and then a layer of rock, or
you've got to build the base is the most important thing. Using the right drainage rock for the base, compacting it up, sloping so that you don't have any water issues. Which, by the way, with this last crazy rain, thank God we didn't have any water issues with like. My clients, I kind of reached out to them to check on their yard, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dry as a bone." The next day.
Oh, nice.
So, no mud, That's,
yeah.
That's a
no,
plus.
no mud either for the pets, but it's I don't know. It's been a fun, growing thing. I think it can get into the builders world. Like up north, I think they're doing communities like with townhomes and all turf.
Yeah.
Or townhomes and putting greens or even paddle. So like paddle has been big lately. Paddle's turf actually.
Yeah.
Paddleball, the
Pickleball, that thing.
Paddle, pickleball.
But they bet that
Pickleball,
place
but
off
then
23rd.
There's
It's not
two
even-
different.
Yeah,
They're two different ones.
Two different
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
And don't
Paddles-
cross them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paddle.
How dare you.
Paddle's cool too. We've done some paddleball courts. That's cool. Anyway, it's been fun. I've been projects in the valley, projects outside of the valley. I don't know. It was a good fit for STBA, and then you guys are just
Let's do the townhomes, bro.
Really cool to hang out with in general.
The townhomes, we're gonna have a little bit of yard in the front, and then each one of those townhomes that has like this Zen garden.
All right.
That we're gonna do between house and garage.
There we go.
And so let's do something there.
I really think you could do something nice.
Bro, let's do that, and we'll put it in the gallery.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and it'll be it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 builders
Okay.
that we're all kind of doing this thing.
That'd be
We're building
fun.
them all at the same time,
Let's
and
do
it'll be
it.
fun, and you'll get to know those
Let's do
guys.
it.
They'll get to know your product.
Let's do it.
I think it'll be a good one to start with. We'll save on the irrigation. There's no irrigation.
There's
If
no
you have an
irrigation.
HOA, you save on the cutting fees every month too, or every week.
Well, just think about it. If you're spending for, I don't know, what do you spend on a regular house? $65-$80 every time they cut your grass? $40? What is it? I don't know. What
It's
is
like $40, bro.
All right,
Depends who
$40.
you get.
On a
Right.
small
$40.
yard, $40
it?
bucks.
$40.
yeah.
If you call Lupe, way yes, a toda madre, pinche Lupe. He'll get you a good deal. There's my dude.
Lupe, I need Lupe.
Lupe, he's a good guy.
I need to come.
Hey, and so like like the trees and stuff like that. Do you also do that, or
What,
are you
like,
just gonna do the hardscapes and the turf?
Like installation.
Yeah, because like I'm thinking for these little Zen garden thingies, I got to do all, like, I got to plant the trees, I got to do the turf, I got to do the hardscape.
So that's what it's evolved into.
Yeah.
People have kind of come to me because I've got a really good design program that we use to put a full picture, and it was like, okay, we're doing a backyard, we're designing a putting green in this guy's space, and we're designing everything else, the landscape, the trees, the dog run, the pool, everything, just so that I can show them the putting green. They're like, we show them the whole thing, and they're like,
Yeah, I'll take that treat.
we like everything. But, I mean, I was just talking about the putting green. Well, that kind of evolved into like, well, let's
go ahead and
do
get
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
So you start making good contacts. You start trusting people more,
Yeah.
learning a lot more. And so, yes, long story short, yeah, we can do the trees.
We're doing the trees now.
Okay.
Badass.
Fence.
You gonna do
whatever.
some
Yeah.
bonsai trees out there? That would be fucking sick.
I want to do some.
Bonsai?
We got to
Alright.
do some really cool stuff, man. You got to come see what we're trying
Asian
to
Zen
do.
garden, something?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
from
yeah.
a consumer's perspective, I mean, how does the tree work with the fake artificial grass around it when it comes to watering?
Everything drains. So if you use the right product,
Right.
everything drains. So the plants, the trees still get watered.
Well, there's
Right.
like a watering system you could put into houses where it just like self drips.
But I mean, we can educate the people listening if you don't have a sprinkler system installed because you've got this fantastic artificial grass, but you've got a tree that you want in your front yard. Is there a thing you can install to water that tree, like a drip system underneath?
Sure.
Perhaps.
Yes. You can put a very specific drip
Just for that
system
section.
just for that area. Yeah, that's generally what we do.
Right.
The pop-up head. So it's kind of a traditional sprinkler system. We would just go under the base rock of the turf and
And install that.
And
so you
isolate
could
it in
have
that
nice,
area.
fantastic fake green
Dude,
grass
that
year
will-
round and a nice tree in
and
front.
that will keep the look of those townhomes forever, bro.
Forever. Yeah,
Forever.
we'll never have to worry about the aesthetic appeal.
You might just have to like use like one of those what is it called, like blow, like the air blowers.
use a blower.
A leaf
Yeah,
blower,
yeah, just to like clean it off in case
It's
like
not
whatever.
completely maintenance free. I want to like put that out there. It's not maintenance free, meaning like, yes, you use a blower.
Use a
If you
blower,
have a
yeah.
party and it gets trampled, you hit it
You
with a
gotta
little
rake it.
broom and it comes back to life. The installation process is really important to making it look real, because
Right.
you can put it in and it looks like crap, looks like shit.
Yeah.
Or you can put it in and it looks more natural.
Which is when you get a nice installer that's savvy, like EZ SCAPE, that can do it properly.
Yes, that's the idea.
Dude, now I want to see this happen. Now, like, I wanna see
have
it
you done a
happen.
video like
Party
start
on.
to finish?
I need to do more of that, bro.
Yeah, bro, let's do that at
I mean, I
these
saw
townhomes.
when he first joined, was it Jaime Lee that put up some pictures of a house?
Yeah,
that
he did.
Somebody
Jaime
did
Lee's.
Shout out Jaime.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaime, yeah.
a backyard where you'd installed
We-
some grass or the
at
putty green, and
Jaime's
that
house.
thing looked sharp. Dude.
Jaime's
I was
house,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
That looks sharp,
It
bro.
did.
And then you elevated it too. That was cool.
His whole backyard is
the shit.
amazing. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of money in that
What's that
backyard.
phrase you guys say? Is it GPI, right? GPI, Jaime?
Yeah.
You're
For
watching
real.
GPI?
But see, Jaime's
I haven't seen your
I want
backyard.
to trample on your fake grass.
his backyard is a good example of like he works his ass off. He wants to go home and just sit back, have a
relax.
drink,
Yeah.
and not look at a bunch of weeds or
Yeah.
not look at a
And
bunch of.
dude, if you've seen that backyard, what a place to kick
No,
your feet
bro.
up and relax, man.
I've seen some pictures. I'm like,
He loves what you did, bro. Like
Good. Yeah, that's good, man. It
I
makes
got
me
here
happy.
and I was like, man, I've heard really good things about you. He's said nothing but great things about what you guys did.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's amazing, and his backyard is cool. The cherry on top is everyone just enjoying.
Yeah.
That's kind of like easy, right? You want to easy living. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I love it.
Anyway,
That's awesome. That's awesome. You were telling us earlier that you've done some good projects, right? And
Oh,
you've done
yeah.
some big projects, right? Like you did one.
Yeah.
One of the stories that gets thrown around is you did some work for Canelo or something like that, right?
yeah.
Who's Canelo?
Kind of crazy.
Who's that?
And can we get him on the podcast?
oh,
Hey,
that's
that's-
the oil.
Hey, call him right now, bro. Let's see.
Ronnie, that's the oil, right? The oil
His
manufacturer.
guy, I've got his guy's number. Yeah, that was wild.
Did you get to meet him?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, a couple times out at his house in San Diego, and then we did a design for his ranch in Guadalajara. Went out there, and I don't know. I'll show you all the videos or the pictures or whatever. But that was a really cool experience.
Did you have to sign an NDA?
No.
Really? Cool.
No. I'm talking about it now.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask him if he was going to fight Jake Paul or not?
No, that was before.
First thing I would have brought up, hey, dude, you gonna fight Jake Paul?
That was.
I'll put
You're
it
out
in,
of the
bro.
ranch.
I'll put it in if you fight Jake Paul.
No, he loves golf. He's like obsessed with golf. Supposedly he wants to like fight. This was a summer and a half ago, or a year and a half ago, in the summer. But he wants to do like 5 more years of boxing and then become like a professional golfer. He's like obsessed with golf.
I'm sure
That's
he
awesome.
could do it. I'm sure he. I mean, he's an athlete, right?
Well, he just killer mindset. You know, like
Yeah.
just when he wants to do something, you just become a machine.
He's just
at it.
hyper focused at it, just getting it done. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was cool. That was out there. But speaking to the process, you know, like we had a process of getting the location, getting a design done before I even show up to meet him, and it was kind of like proving the concept of whether that could work or not.
Right.
And so when we go and show up, and I hadn't even met him yet, but I had a design done for his place. That was kind of like a cool point, and then we could build to scale, or you know, we could build what we're showing.
Right.
It was kind of like, all right, I think the process of what I'm doing here can work, and so thankfully he was happy.
Did he kind of look at it and Bobby said,
Didn't
I want
kick
that.
my
I
ass.
want that.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't get my ass.
First of all, if you don't like what I do, you're gonna kick my ass. Before I start.
be nice to me.
Hey, how did he call? How did he find out about you?
No, it was through. Well, I mean, so we did Abraham Answer from Valley Guy,
Yeah.
professional golfer.
What'd you do for answer?
His design and putting green in his yard is kind of the same thing, and so you know, through Abe, Canelo saw something that we did for Abe, and Canelo wanted something, so he asked Abe, and then you know I'm on a flight over there. So it was just kind of crazy, but back to it was all about like, shit, I'm either gonna fall on my face here, or
I'm gonna get the job.
we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
You know. And anyway, it was cool. It was a cool learning experience.
How big was the job? Was it a big
Well,
ass backyard?
Yeah, well, I mean, he lives on, you know, like that one of his homes, you know, it was like he lives on the side of a mountain, and he had like, we did 2 putting greens with 7 tee boxes, and then we did the whole deck, and then
One driving
fire
range off the
pits.
mountain.
I mean, it was crazy, and I don't know, it's extravagant, right? It's like you're seeing something that you don't think is real.
Right.
And you're kind of going through it, and you're like shaking his hand, and you're like, oh yeah, that is, you see the tattoo on his neck, and you're like, yeah, that's him.
That's
You know,
Canelo,
like,
yep. I've seen him on TV.
Doesn't have a clone or whatever, you know. Super nice, super kind people, you know, just the whole team. He's got a whole team. Everything was fantastic. He puts on a golf tournament in Mexico City. We went and played in that.
Fuck, I want to play in that.
Well, you just gotta pay. You know? just gotta pay to be one of the teams. No, but everything was super cool. That was for sure, you know, a highlight project. But that kind of rolling it back to like everyday life is just kind of like, okay, the process can, you can get that done out of state, out of everything, design, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't even have to meet with them before we kind of closed it. Back to like everyday simple life. Okay, how can I improve the company to make everyone's process very simple? You know, not everyone is going to spend.
Not everyone's
you know, but like how can
millionaire golfer. I mean, millionaire boxer.
yeah, or just how can we bring it back to like everybody needs to enjoy this on some kind of normalized scale, you know? And so I think we're getting there in South Texas.
Yeah, I love it, bro.
Well,
We just got to get it out, right? We
yeah.
just got to get it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And, I think the more you start seeing it out there, and the more builders, bro, are the ones that are they're the middle guy to everybody. And so
The builders, baby.
Yeah,
South
the
Texas Builders Association.
That's right. The builders are the ones that will actually get it out there. They're the ones that'll speculate on it. They're the ones that'll sell it to the client. You know,
Man, I mean, think about it, running a custom home, right? If you're talking to a client saying, you golf, you do golf, hey, I know a guy that can build you a putting green in your back. People
Yep.
don't know that exists. They have no idea.
Yep.
Man.
yeah.
Agreed.
And a builder can say, yeah, actually, it's possible for us to build a small little 15, 25-foot putting green or launch pad off this mountain cliff you live on if you want. And it's
a lot harder. It's so hard to do it on natural grass, bro.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
But golf, you can't golf on natural grass.
No. Like to build a putting green of natural
upkeep it.
grass.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
The cost and
yeah.
maintenance of that would be stupid.
It's
not
hard.
doable.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
EZ
it's
SCAPE
hard.
comes in and just bulldozes the
Yeah.
land flat, puts our nice, pretty grass on top of that. You golf all day long.
Nope.
Keep it easy, baby.
No, I mean that's the definitely the.
I mean,
the
imagine,
company
Ronnie, a
game.
custom home, right? 2,000 square foot house, right? 2,500 square foot house
Yeah.
with a little 80-foot, 40-foot putting green in their backyard just to practice on hitting the putts.
Yeah.
Because a lot of your houses already have like that badass backyard where it's
Yeah.
like you have that nice sized pool.
efficient.
Yeah.
Everything's rolled like in compact and it's like it's a badass backyard and it has like everything you need, like the grill area, your pool. It's not a huge pool,
No.
Yeah.
but it's a fucking perfect size pool.
Yeah.
I know the price depends a lot on location, right? But could you give the guys listening maybe just
Yeah, there you go.
ballpark
I
as to
think
what it
that's
would
good.
cost for a 40-foot
Good-
little
good-
putting range in
good
the backyard,
question.
40 by 5?
So putting greens usually starts, depending on the size, but $20 a square foot.
Right.
I can say like $19 to $25 a square foot is a good
Ballpark
range
number to get
for
your-
a putting green.
Yeah.
Who's the mathematician?
Lawn, landscape lawn, $10 to $13 a square foot.
Bro, that's not bad.
So
That's not bad.
So a 5 by 20 is $6,000 to add your own personal putting green in your backyard, roughly.
Bro, I want to get a whole par 3 done at my ranch.
Dude.
okay.
I'm being serious.
Sold. Well, it's funny because I actually got a contract right here.
I'm being serious.
You said.
That's my goal. I have a goal and I want to do that.
What's the number one, from a builder standpoint, what's the number one thing that people want in their backyard? What do they ask for down here? A pool?
I don't think people.
Or
Yeah,
barbecue, or-
normally yes, bro. A pool, right? We're in South Texas. We got
Yeah.
sun year
Yeah.
round. Like
Yeah.
yes, a pool.
But then they learn about the maintenance costs involved with the pool and
Yeah.
how difficult it is and
Yeah.
expensive it is. It's in Napa. I'll just,
And then
you
the
know,
reality is most people actually don't freaking use the pool.
Exactly.
Ever.
Like,
That's the reality.
Count
You do
how
the
many
first one,
times you
that's it.
actually use
Yeah,
it.
it
you know?
looks great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that, but take that away from it. But people don't really use the pool.
Right.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think that most people don't realize what they want until they see what they want, and so the only way to see what they want is to put it out there, right? And so
integrate it.
you got to get a builder like myself that is willing to take a
Damn right.
take a risk and actually get it built and show it off. And so we put it up in a model home, you know.
I mean, imagine I've got a kid, right? And she would love to on a Thursday night, 7 o'clock after dinner. Hey, Dad, let's go have a putting contest in the backyard real quick. You know,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
every time I make it, I get a toy.
Yeah.
Every time you make it, I don't get a toy. It'd be family fun all around,
Or-
man. All around.
Or like she can have a little picnic outside,
Yeah.
with her friends,
Yep.
right?
You don't have to worry about the bugs.
Oh, you sit on the
From a
Augustine grass
marketing
and you itch, man.
perspective, we got to take pictures of that stuff, like because it's not
true.
just putting,
It's
it's
not.
not just golf.
No, it's true.
It's hey, what a little picnic,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
That's where the renders really help. Like when you show someone and they visualize like an area that is basically low maintenance to no maintenance in some ways, they can then wrap their head around like being in that environment.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I think the big sell is being able to visualize it. Further down, I would love to find an easier way for people to
But
put
you know
up-
what? People
to
that
picture
can,
it. Yes.
for people that can afford it and can see the longevity of it and the saving that it would eventually have over the like your 3 years until you start seeing your return on that investment. I mean, dude, there's so many people that they love an easy style of living. That's an easy style of living, and also there's a lot of people that just love golf, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you that one of my goals is to put a par 3 at the ranch, like that's one of my goals.
your goal
Like
is.
it might not happen tomorrow, but one day it will.
But you ever see a kid go outside and sit in St. Augustine grass in the summer or winter
No.
time? You sit down, there's ants, you're going to get bit. The grass is so itchy. But, dude, with your stuff, you might not be outside all day long just
Yep.
playing on top of it.
Itchy grass, bro.
Yeah. It itches. It
Well,
scratches,
normally
man.
you got to go through from like you go through. People kind of go through the pain points before they come back to like they go through resodding their yard 3
Right.
times and not taking because of bad sunlight or bad watering or bad whatever.
Guess-
They go through those pain points before they're like, just give me something that's
I think what you're doing is so innovative. People don't know about it down here.
Right.
What
They
do we-
gotta
The
see it.
second they experience it or
They
see
gotta
it,
touch it.
then
They
it
gotta
becomes all
taste it.
Just think, how much are we paying? Vamos a decir, en una casa for grass, just the grass, the pallet of grass.
The
in total.
pallet of grass right now is like $200 installed, right? So
Okay.
and that gives you 400 square feet.
Okay.
St. Augustine.
Yeah, St. Augustine.
How many pallets are you running through? About 8, 10?
You're probably going to run through about, well, let's just even that, right? Like, yes, the cost of square foot on that is less expensive, but installation for just grass. But you still got to consider that
Put the sprinkler
you have to
system
put the sprinkler system in. And so what does it come out to a square foot? I don't know, maybe what, $3-4 a square foot by the time it's all said and done.
Okay.
So yeah, there is a higher cost on that, but like you said, in a 3-year period, it's you get that return back.
I want to say I've seen some houses with artificial grass already. I
Yeah.
want to say I've seen them already.
like from the beginning.
Yeah, like in the front yard. I want to say I have.
I've never come across any.
No?
We've done in 3 years. I've done 3 front yards.
How many back? More back than front, I would assume, right?
A lot more back.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some old school city regulations that we've had some challenges working through.
HOAs, I'm sure, have rules and regulations
HOAs,
against
because
that,
they
yeah.
just don't know about this stuff.
Again, it's brand new.
In a way. Well, it's brand new to the valley in ways, and it's part of the things we have to kind of. You have to educate.
Everything will evolve. Everything
Yeah.
will evolve, and there's a market for everybody, bro. Everything will evolve, and there's a market for everybody. I think Ronnie.
I got to take this real quick.
I think Ronnie seeing that and being like, dude,
Hey,
we can
¿qué
use
onda,
that. Like, we can use that. Like, that's a big
Aquí
thing
en el
because
podcast, güey, ¿qué
there's
onda?
going to be people that are going to see that and they're going to be like, dude, I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to happen.
I mean, again, I'm just thinking about how convenient it'd be to be in the kitchen cooking dinner one night. And, hey, let's go to the backyard and play some golf for a second.
Exactly.
Putt contest. You can sit down out there and paint. You can,
Well, it's just like if you work all day, you work hard, you get home, you're on the weekend. Like, do you want to sit back and like go do more work by mowing or by
Right.
pulling weeds or by being annoyed at something that'll like may not look as great? Like, it's expensive for real grass to look good.
And respect
And to
to
feel good, though.
anybody that does that, right? I'm sure there's
I love actually mowing the lawn.
there's people that see that as therapy.
100%.
Right?
I but then when I realized like I don't want to do it all the time, like then you hire a
what,
yard
cutting
guy.
the grass? Yeah.
Yeah, then you hire a yard guy, and then you just
Now you have somebody
the
to mow.
expenses.
And,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's a different. It's just a different thing.
It's a good alternative for like I had mentioned. It's one, the people that can afford it will do it, right? And the people that see the longevity in it, I know that I'm already looking at it. I know that I'm already because there's certain things that I like, and one is I like making life easier for myself. Because I do run around everywhere on the daily.
I ain't got no time to cut the grass.
So I'm like, I want to make it easier, and there's certain things I want in the foreseeable future, and I mean, I know I sound crazy when I tell you I'm going to make that damn part 3
baby.
at the ranch, but I love it.
A lot of the sports fields are changing over to artificial.
Yeah.
I mean, the valley's kind of. You start driving around. Most of the high schools now are all
Artificial, yep, they are.
Are they doing the baseball stadiums already?
Baseballs too.
And the
There's
softballs, right?
Softball too.
So how many stadiums? I know that Mackay's got an artificial turf stadium there off of Bicentennial. How many other high schools have turf?
I think Sherryland already.
Sherryland does. Weslaco is about to redo theirs.
But is that the same turf that you install, or is your product? I would imagine it's probably superior to that, isn't it? They've got
It's-
old school
bro,
turf.
you know, it's all. So a lot of it comes from just a couple manufacturers,
Right.
And yes, I'm a partner with one of them. Installing a stadium is a different animal than installing a yard.
Right.
But the point is, the cities are kind of seeing the value in
that.
yes, in putting in a whole field of artificial turf from the mowing and the maintenance and the whatever,
Right.
versus real grass.
Yeah.
So you have one rainstorm that drops a quarter of an inch of rain, right? And
Okay,
these cleats will
talking
tear
about
that
this
ground down.
rainstorm, what the hell happened?
I don't know.
What happened? What's up?
I tell you what I love.
What's
I
up?
thought it was kind of cool.
No. Like, what's up, bro? Like, do we have a problem or what the hell's going on?
I have to give props to the city of McAllen. I drove in this storm, right? Down Dove Street. It was a little flooded by DHR. Went all the way down to Ware Road, cut across. It was fine. went down to the expressway, was stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic from the second I hit the Topgolf area. Was heading east, man.
Oof. You were
and
stuck.
Bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Yeah.
Every exit flooded. Disgusting.
Yeah, you were
bad,
stuck.
man. I mean, it was wicked bad out there.
You know, we were trying to figure out how it was that people ended up off the side of off the expressway into
Right.
those ditches, right? And
One just float over there. or
well,
what?
one of the things that we were thinking about was like, maybe it got so bad to see the visibility of where they were driving that they didn't know that they were driving off the road.
Oh, maybe.
That
You
has
know what
something
I
to do with
mean?
yeah. I mean, sadly, a lot of these people, these cars that you saw parked on the side of the road, right? They didn't stop there because they were scared of driving in the rain. They stopped there because they had no gas in their cars and they couldn't be stuck in this bumper-to-bumper traffic. Yeah, a lot of people drive.
Where's this at? From the flood?
Where were you during the flood?
And there was people that were like, "Oh shit, I need a new car,"
Did you ever?
and I'm still driving it.
You got to look up to
Total loss. I don't know what happened. Full coverage.
They put on their life jacket.
Wait a minute,
Dude, there
right
was
into it.
people swimming off the expressway. There's videos of people swimming as they got out of their car.
I
and
would
they were
not swim in that water.
Ronnie,
Just-
there were guys with jet skis driving in parks.
I
and
saw that, bro. I saw that.
I mean, it sounds fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'll tell you how bad it was. I'm an avid fisherman, right? I go to Royal City all the time. If you see videos online about a Royal City, that river from Harlingen that goes out to the bay,
Yeah.
the crest was 29 feet above where it normally is, which is the highest it's been in 100-plus years. Everybody that had boats parked in their little boat lifts that were out of town lost their boats.
What?
River went up 20 feet. Boats got smashed into the top of their boat docks.
Thank you,
Boats
man.
got flipped over, swept out to the bay. I mean, if they weren't there to tie them down or move them off the water, they lost everything. That river was just the videos online are insane.
Okay, this is the crazy thing. Why didn't they notify us? Where was the notification? Like, hey guys, it's about to get ready.
But hey, bro, but sometimes you can't predict that shit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Yeah, I
when we
understand,
had that, bro?
Don't
Remember
we
when
have
we?
professionals?
Well,
Nah.
that's when you look at the camera and say,
Yeah.
Timmy Smith, what happened, buddy?
Yeah. Y'all remember
shout
back
out
in
to
like
him.
2012 when we had that big ass hailstorm?
Yep.
Bro, it wasn't even supposed to rain that day.
It just happened, right?
Yeah, it was an anomaly. It was crazy.
Well, there was hail that day too, bro.
It didn't just happen.
There was hail that day
So
too.
both storms kind of just parked above us and didn't really move a whole lot. They just sat there dumping stuff down.
Imagine a fucking Category 4
Dude,
just
I'm-
fucking raining down on
Well,
us.
they
It's
said
going all
It
out.
was what, like 4 or 5 hours of hardcore rain?
They said that within
was
3
about,
hours
yeah.
we had a half
About 4 or
Imagine
5
the rain
hours.
a day.
we had a half year's rain in that 3 or 4 hours of it raining. A half year's rain at 3 hours.
Just imagine how hard it rained. I mean,
imagine-
the
yeah.
Target in Mission, their roof caved in
Yeah.
in their warehouse.
The hospital.
The hospital.
I saw that video. That was
made
insane.
like world news or whatever.
They're counted. There's like the valley came out on the world news like a
Dude, I've
flood disaster.
I've got friends in Minnesota that come down all the time. I told you about them, right? The day of the flood, they text
Oh,
me,
yeah.
"Hey, man, I watched it on the news right now. It says Rio Grande Valley, Texas. What's happening?"
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are watching in Minnesota?
Yeah, my girl's getting text messages from like a friend of hers that like lives in Houston. She's like, "Hey, girl, I heard the valley's underwater. Like, how you doing and stuff?" And my girl's like, "I'm fine. Like, like we're okay."
Yeah.
Dude, I was
Did anybody
rescuing.
get stuck in the water?
I was rescuing people, bro.
Nah.
I was
Actually-
rescuing people, dog.
You
Straight
were?
up. Hell yeah. So my neighbors were like calling me and I was like picking up people, bro. Like helping them get home.
I'll tell you what happened to me though, Ronnie. My yard is destroyed because of the water, the mud. You know when that wouldn't
Should have
happen?
gotten turf,
It
bro.
wouldn't
Should have gotten
happen
turf,
if
bro. I
had
told
a
you.
escape
I've been
up
trying to
there.
tell you.
Just had a tight end because he's got to get rolling pretty soon to pick up his daughter.
That's me.
What time
Yeah.
you gotta go?
3:15. He
Oh,
said it's
well,
3
I gotta pick up my little one.
But
You
yeah,
gotta
man.
go- you
I
gotta
mean,
go over here.
all that mud that happened in those yards could be easily negated had you had, or had I had.
I mean, we got a serious problem. There's something wrong with where the water is supposed
I
to
don't
go.
know that there was enough. I don't know that any drainage could have handled that kind of craziness.
not that quickly, no.
That was insane, bro. We hadn't. I think Harlingen got 22 inches of rain or some crazy shit like that.
Yes, sir.
22 inches of rain
The numbers
3
vary,
hours.
but it was a lot of
Huh?
rain.
In like 3 hours or something.
in like 3 hours. That's fucking insane.
That's like,
Dude, you know that the airport's like closed
Shut
down.
down, yes.
It's
They
shut
just
down.
reopened. I'm flying out on Friday to Harlingen in Minnesota, so they just
no, they
reopened.
just
Really?
reopened. Yeah, they just
did. I'm
reopened.
so
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah, check
But
that
they
flight,
did-
bro.
but they
Check
did
that
shut
flight. It's gonna be like this.
the runway, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be waterlogged.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
That's
that
crazy.
was wild.
That was some wild stuff.
Nah, man. I mean, to all the families that were affected by what happened.
Reynosa, bro.
Oh my God.
Reynosa.
The Mott's Cash and Carry program
that was
happening right now.
bad.
Do you know about that?
What are they doing?
So Mott's Cash and Carry has a program for flood-affected individuals and families. If you bring pictures of them showing proof that you had flood damage, they give like an at-cost or below-cost discount to anybody that has to rebuild their homes.
And that's,
Wow.
bro, those
Sheetrock,
guys
drywall,
over there,
yeah,
dude.
Giving back big time,
Yeah,
man.
I
So
know.
shout out to Isaac, Mott's Cash and Carry.
Yeah, I
shout
love
out
them
to
guys.
Isaac, man. They're always finding a way to help out the community, and don't be afraid to reach out to us here at STBA if we can lend a hand, if we can put you in the right direction. If you all need, a builder or some trades to go and help you all restore whatever damages have been done. I mean, we can always try and help and point you in the right direction. I don't think we have a shortage of construction companies here.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm sure everybody, McCoy's, Builders First, like,
Yeah.
everybody would jump
Yeah.
on board to help
Yeah.
out. They probably
Agreed.
already have.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. We just, we to all the families that were affected, we're very sorry about what happened. It was a very serious situation, and it got out of hand really quick. It's not something that we want to see in the foreseeable future. And I was just told that the rain period hasn't even started. And
Bro,
I
we're
was like,
barely
what?
getting into, right?
Rain season?
Typically,
Yeah.
April is
Really?
the rainy season. Yeah.
Well, April, right? April showers, right?
So my grandma told me.
But usually in the valley we get it in May, right? And so,
Oh, yeah.
So, bro, we're not even started. Not even started.
Well, I mean, I can guarantee that the commissioners across the valley are scrambling right now to come up with some kind of game plan.
Yep.
because
I mean,
it's
if-
going to happen again.
If I was running for some sort of office position, I would
They
run
are.
on that.
They are.
I would run on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix the drainage system.
Yep, they're working
I'll
on it.
figure it out. You
Yeah.
know. I mean, you got the perfect tool and opportunity, right?
Yep.
I mean, I've talked to Omar
Use it.
Quintanilla, Tony.
Use
They're
it.
in McAllen at least, and they're fixing everything.
Dig a big
there was
hole.
some, room for improvement. These guys have addressed it. They're on it right now, so they're working at it.
Yeah.
good.
Both of those guys are good dudes.
They
man.
are very good dudes. Yeah,
I like those
I mean,
guys.
Omar's my district. I love him. He's
Yeah.
a great guy.
And Tony's a great guy too. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Tony. Tony's cool.
Bro, well, we've got the gallery coming up, so if there's
Yes.
any way that you can kind of work with the builders that are going to be in the gallery, just so you can get the product
Would love
the
to.
product
Would
out,
love
man.
to.
Yeah.
Would love to work with everyone.
Definitely. Definitely.
Take
We gotta
care of
re-
everyone.
Reach
gotta-
out, reach out.
Yes, please reach out.
A lot of their houses are under construction right now because the galleries,
Yeah.
we're April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 5 months out. What would be ideal for you, I think, is to build a putting green in one of their backyards and let families experience and see how cool it is. And then
do it.
on the putting green, put a little picnic table for girls or boys, just to hang out at. And
So I'm opening an office finally out on 107 in Glasscock.
Okay.
Reach out and I'll give you more details. But we're gonna do a little demo area
Awesome.
out there.
Perfect.
Or people who want to start installing it themselves. I'm selling product also,
Got
so
it.
like supplying the turf and the base and whatever you need to install
Very cool.
properly. So that's hot off the press.
Sweet.
that is awesome.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Well,
Thank
talking
you,
about
guys.
the gallery, we do have the man himself here that is
Where?
he's the main head of the spear.
Happening end of October, and
yeah.
it's gonna be killer.
It's gonna be great.
Killer's Golf.
It's
Yep.
gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I already have builders that have pre-registered for the gallery. I have people that have already called me and asked me to put them down. So that's looking very promising. And then we also have the fishing tournament.
Coming up in June. It's Father's Day weekend. Yes, it's Father's Day is on Sunday. Fishing tournament's on Saturday and Friday before. Louis' backyard again. These guys have locked us in. They're all in to make it a huge success again.
How many boats do we have right now?
Oh, dude, with sponsors alone, we're at 50-something.
Yeah,
we'll,
we're like
we'll
a
get to close to 100
50-something
boats. It's
boats.
gonna be
Bro,
a nice
I want
tournament.
that video with the boats coming out,
Oh,
please.
the takeoff. We're
Yeah,
doing that again.
And I want a good high quality or high res picture of it if you can, because I want to hang that on my office wall.
So
You want to see the
Yeah,
rooster
bro,
tails?
that was very impressive last year, seeing all those boats
The
come
drone
out at the
footage,
same
which
time.
we're doing again.
we're trying to
Yeah.
get the fireworks, bro. We're trying to get the
That's
fireworks.
the big kicker. Is instead of having horns go off at takeoff, we
Yeah.
want fireworks. But the city's got a policy saying you can't blow stuff up at 5 a.m. when people are still sleeping.
What's wrong with them?
I'm
They're so
trying to get around. I'm working
conservative.
on it. I'm working on it. I'm like, what if we don't blow
Hey,
a lot of
just-
stuff up? Just a little bit of stuff
Like,
up?
it's
Just
the
blow
beach.
the shit up and we'll apologize.
I
But
gotta-
yeah,
They get rockets fired.
We're taking registrations now. You can go to stba.org,
Yeah.
go to events down at the bottom. It's going to be June 14th, 13th. There's a register tab there. You can sign up now. We have T-shirts done. The first 200 people that sign up get shirts. After that, you're SOL. But
Yep.
shirts are sweet looking, really nice.
They are nice.
Yep.
I saw them on the chat. They're really cool.
And then we have some shirts that are specially made for the sponsors that came in at the 5,000
love it.
5,000 category.
Love it.
Obviously, the one that was already shown to everybody was the High Melee shirt,
Right. We've
where
got-
it has like all the money signs and it's got a big
His
old picture
big old
of
picture
him.
in front, yeah.
And we saw that.
Why is he so extra, bro?
And then
Why does he have to be like that?
Hey, but he didn't even make
Where
the
is he?
design.
He didn't show up. Liar.
And then we got McCoy's and we got 57
concrete, yeah.
And man, I can't wait to see the McCoy's.
McCoy's
and
is
the
going to be slick. They've got
57.
a wood grain texture in front. Their colors, right? Yellow and green camo looks awesome.
Are you taking more sponsors?
57
Yeah,
concrete.
we got open
more
spots.
spots.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll take it, bro. We're trying to build a building.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, I actually got that asked by one of the ladies that works at Gmar, and she was like, I need to get with you because y'all's events are amazing, and we wanna get with you, and we don't want our events to collide because you guys are really blowing it out of the water.
Squash us,
And then
yeah.
she was like, "Why are you raising all this money? I mean, what's going on?" And I was like, "We're gonna build a building."
Yep.
And she was like, "What? For real?" I was like, "Yeah."
Because that's what we do.
I was like, "We're on a mission." Like,
yeah, that's what we do.
I was like, we're gonna-
how do we not have a building?
exactly.
We got to have a building.
Like that's the goal. And she was just like, "Oh," well. I was like, "I love y'all's building." I was like, "So we're gonna build a building."
Yeah.
Like that's the goal. Like
Yeah.
to build a building. But that's what we have coming up, guys. We do have the fishing tournament coming up in June. Registration is at stba.org. Gallery in October. Pre-registration is already happening and will end in July. So for any builder that already knows that you're going to be participating, go ahead and start pre-registering. And if you do need some EZ SCAPE done for your project where you're going to be showing on the gallery, contact our man here, Josh Stewart. He can definitely help you out with that. You know, he's
Let's do an EZ SCAPE boat for the tournament.
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Easy,
Yeah.
Fish easy.
You got a boat?
I don't know. No, I don't have a boat.
Somebody get Josh a boat.
friends with boats, bro. That's all I need, you know?
You want one? You want an EZ SCAPE on there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I'll put you on.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You want to get him on?
I'm in.
I mean, you
Can
could
y'all get
put
me in?
EZ SCAPE on my boat if you put a putting green in the front of it so I can golf and
putt off the
Dude,
front.
you know
at
what
the
I
same
want to
time.
do?
What?
Honestly, you know what I
What?
want to
Kinda
do?
cool.
You know what we should do, bro? We should put up a hole
In
that's
the-
floating in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hit
if you
golf ball-
if you make it in the hole,
You think Louis would let us
you
do
have
that?
I mean,
They
you hit-
sell biodegradable golf balls.
you
so
get-
you can do that
yeah.
legally.
If
Yeah.
you can hit the green, then you get a
It's-
prize.
it's-
no,
fish
no.
food.
If you make it in the hole, we can do something where like you win 5,000, but you have to pay $100 for 10 balls.
That is it. Let me ask the
a
city
great
about
idea.
that.
Bro,
You know
do
what I'm
it.
saying?
They
Do
make
it.
these
Pay
fish
$100
food
for
golf
10
Yeah.
balls.
That's
Yes.
a great idea.
So they make these fish food golf balls, and when they hit the water, they break up and become food for the
Bro,
animals. in the
there's a
ocean.
place that has
we
made
can order a box of them.
thousands doing that.
And you get people drinking, and then they just want
Yeah.
to. They start feeling like they can play golf,
And then they
yeah.
donate money to a charity if they
yeah,
buy
we
into
can
it.
like donate it to like
Let's
some
do that.
charity.
Bro, that's genius.
I'm in. Who came up with that? I did.
Mario came, officially Mario came up with it.
We're doing
Nah,
that.
bro,
We're
that's a
gonna
great
set that
idea.
up. If you
that
can,
would be
I'll
cool.
find out from South Padre.
And we can
in
do
the next
something to
couple
where
of
like
days.
sponsored by EZ SCAPE.
Yeah.
Let's build it. Let's
And
do
you
it.
just build it. We'll put it out
It
there.
can
We'll
f-
float
It
it.
can float
We'll
out
need
And
to
then
there.
you
make
could do
gap.
something to where they're hitting off as well.
We can tie a boat down
Easy.
to or nearby it, right? So if they land on the green closest to pin wins, and when they land on the green, we can drive to the boat
That
over
would
there,
be
check the
cool.
sea.
Well, the
and then mark it.
firework thing. What they take that thing out there?
It's a big platform.
It's
yeah.
a platform. It's like a
We'll have to
platform,
build
right?
our own.
Yeah. We'll build
So
a
we can do like a
platform.
20 by 20 wood with little buoys underneath it, little barrels of air.
Done.
Walk it out there. I'll bring my boat. We can leave it there. Anchored,
Dude, I'm
'cause the
being
water's
serious.
shallow, so
Like
we can
I've been
take it down.
thinking about it. I was like, I would like to do this.
And this is how great ideas are done, man. This guy's talking about stuff.
We're basically amazing. I mean, pretty much.
we're like radiating.
I mean, I love it.
You got to
That
patent
is
that.
funny, bro.
No other tournament can copy that golf
think
tournament.
we can
I'm
That's
patting
gonna
it
be
right
that.
now. It's on
done.
the SCBA tournament. Mario Guerrero said it.
Hitting golf balls
my boy
off
Josh
the
gonna
Louis dock at a platform on the water
Green.
closest to pin wins some awesome prize, like
Yeah.
a set of Yetis for their team or whatever.
I would like
Something really
I would
cool.
like to do something like that
With
and
a hole-in-one prize.
maybe 10 balls for $100 or 20 balls for $100, whatever,
Yeah.
something fair.
Biodegradable.
And because dude, I can already see Hernan out there like, let me go first. Like,
Hey,
you
bro,
know?
and it'll be a great place to start signing people up for the golf tournament.
For sure.
Exactly.
Duh.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Bro,
Done.
You guys are magic.
So a fishing, golfing thing sponsored by EZ SCAPE. You and I get together, build a platform,
Let's
get
go.
it set up. We're in.
Shit's easy.
I'm in.
Put a big old sign out there, bro.
I'm in.
We got you.
Cool.
And that's what it's about, man. People helping people. I hate to cut this conversation short. I know
gotta
that
go
these
pick up
guys are
kids.
these guys are busy. Everybody's got to run. But just want to say thank you to Ronnie for being here, like
Of course,
always.
bro. Of course.
Thank
to.
you to you, Josh, for
you,
being
guys.
here
Yeah,
as
man.
well.
Of course.
Thank
And
you.
my boy Paco
Popping in.
for popping in.
Unannounced.
We got a pretty cool raffle here today. The guys from Killers Golf have decided to go ahead and give out to the raffle winner a free membership for a month that you can use to bring your family, use the bay, come have some drinks and stuff like that. They have really good popcorn here. I like popcorn.
Delicious.
It's
popcorn.
good. Yeah, it's delicious. Anybody that likes popcorn, you should stop by.
Kid friendly.
The guys here, Frank and Steven, are great people. They definitely treat you like family. And if you're not a golfer and you're looking to start golfing,
And you're
this is-
terrible like me, it's a great place to
Yeah.
learn in private where they can't laugh at you.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that
great
what you were
place.
doing here at the bar?
Was, yeah.
It's definitely a great place, man, and it's a good place to meet some people, especially some very professional people. There's a lot of people you can meet in the world of golf. But with that being said, we're gonna let our guest here, Josh, go ahead and tap that little
Boys.
screen.
Cheers, boys.
Hey, I won last
Here we
time.
go. What do we got?
Yes, you did.
Where am I? One time me check
I
it.
gotta give you your winnings.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesse Rangel, dude, again.
Jesse
Really?
Rangel.
Yeah, Jesse wins all the time, bro.
What do you win?
We're gonna
Shout
have to,
out to
hey,
Jesse.
What do you win?
at some point, I think we're gonna have to send him a 1099 because right after a certain amount, like
$600,
we
yeah.
gotta claim this with the IRS.
Yeah.
Chile, bro.
Damn.
Well, hey Jesse.
Hey, send us your W9, Jesse.
So you want a membership at Killers Golf that's valid for a month, big dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and give
Nice
your name to the guys here at Killers, and you come out here. It's a. I think I've met Jesse here once to give him
Another prize?
another prize from another podcast. So you already know where it's at. Thank
Now
you.
you've got a membership here, Jesse.
Now you're gonna start playing golf, and now you're addicted for the rest of your life, and it's a great game. But thank you to everybody that tuned in. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is one of many companies inside of SCBA. It's a little different, so you get to see the world of the landscaping side and what there is to offer. And thank you to Paco for being here and taking part of the podcast. And I wish everybody a good afternoon. And if y'all need anything, y'all know where to reach us at scba.org. You can find us there. Send us a message if you want to join, or send us a message if you need some more information. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And don't forget about the EZ SCAPE shootouts.